Hello, welcome back. Last time I navigated a real messy ormite spill. I came out the other side, and I think I misparsed something here. I have a yellow key. Let me try something. A little experiment. So if I'm in this room and I open this, a crate comes out. So right, if I'm fighting on ormites with a shield, the wooden one, that's a lot of damage altogether, more than I can currently survive. But if I do it with the crate... For some reason I thought I couldn't crate the Fagundo, but I should be able to, right? Okay, so 1578. 663... Oh right, that was why, because I can't jump onto the crate. Yes, so you have to be fought uncrated. I was right about that. So I'm just barely short of being able to do that, compared to... like this, where... I can't even get through the Mad Eye. Okay, so this yellow key would save me if I was like, what, 140 off or something? I'm currently like 1,000 off? Yeah, this is worth it. Okay. So that's worth a yellow key by that way of evaluating. And I can nearly get the blue key now. Alright, so things I want to do before the blue key. So you're mean and nasty, and so are you, but you guard some health. Will you get better? Does 7 attack exist anymore? 4 does. Does another 4. Yes. But that's past the blue door, isn't it? No. No, I can get there now-ish? Okay, how many times does a Fagundo hit me? 8. That only saves 90. Not worth thinking about in particular. Okay. So this is probably a pickup I'll take soonish. Whenever I need a green key, there's a relatively easy one here. Like, I could defeat both of those right now, in either order. Then there's this, that's... I mean, it'll get better. Okay, if I can get one more power gem for this amount, with this amount of health, then it will be pretty nice timing to take that. Oh, but that only saves 30. Again, very insignificant. Wait, 30? Is this showing me the truth? Yeah, wait, 30 times 6. Oh, my defense is 170, so it's showing me the truth, but this was not. Okay, got it. It was showing me unshielded. Okay, I can take this anytime. If I can make it better, like if I don't need it before I happen to pick up a power gem, then that's great. This is okay. So here's one power gem. The one that I want, though, is... where is it? Go here! Okay, that's where I am. It's here, in this room. So 2 hits of you if I just walk by. More if I attack you. 31 will not happen this floor. Those are a number of big hits. And your Grekel amount is 10. So I can just barely do that, and I have 253. Doing things this way. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I'm gonna step here, I guess. So with this amount of attack, where is that gel baby? Here. This would improve again at 33, which isn't happening. Is defense happening? Shield gems that exist that are not past here. There's one, I know, and that would be in this room. It's pretty far out of the way. I think that's the only one. The earlier I get it, the better. I can just walk most of the way there right now, right? Most of the way. You're mean and in the way. But you pay me back. You don't improve on this level. Yes, now is the time to claim this gem. So go around, hop over this. Tender doesn't know how to path over that. That's okay, he doesn't need to. I have the health to just do this. Okay. And I have that defense. Great. So now I can hold off on this possibly until the very end of the level. Alright, things are happening. I think that's the last defense, other than at the very end. So yeah, there's a power gem there. Lots of potions, lots of keys. Okay, this is just easier than arrowing around. And these that aren't until the very end. And this power gem. Okay, so there is 8 attack remaining on the level. 8 will not help you, so I'm already ready for the construct. Got it. In terms of the stats I'm holding at the moment. If I'm already ready for the construct, then I want to do that as early as possible. So beeline the blue key, get in here. Would 8 attack... I saw an 8. Seep. I'm not fighting any seep on the way. Okay, so would 8 attack help with anything in the spill area? Oops. Is this where I want to be? No. Maybe. Yes, because I need health to make this work, and I need a yellow key if I want to save around 1,000 health, which is about its exchange rate here. Yellow key for a couple of seep hits, yellow key for or might a gel baby fight. Why is seep 38? Because I don't have my sword. So that changes everything. Yeah, that's a 6. Doesn't necessarily matter, but let's just look at some other options. There's that seep, but again, it improves if I can wait. This Fagundo. 2 Fagundos. For 3 yellow keys, yes, that seems like the clear choice. Okay. 2 Fagundos for 3 yellow keys. Get that shield back. Alright, so you. Just to double check. 21, 4 hits, yeah. It is a fine time for that. Okay, and then you. And I can have those That's what I saw change over here, your number, because I stepped behind you. Oh, hey! And I can do this, which I don't think I noticed before. Alright, so that's the cheap way to do that. Good. Mad Eye if I do want to fight it at some point. It's up to me either way. Okay, now the next step, I'm looking for the blue key, and in order to get it, I wanted to fight that one gel baby who was guarding some potions. Over here. 130, cool. So I've crossed your attack threshold, I have as much defense as I can get, except for... No, I do have as much defense as I can get. So the only time better than that would be at the very end of the level. Now, hang on. If I am picking up key trades for potions, then I should save this for after I get that 12 defense, 16 defense at the end. Yes, so take a different potion, because there are other options. I still have this to deal with. Obviously, I would use this key. Definitely would not use that key. That would be a terrible idea. So this instead. Because that gets me crate I can use to hop over here, and I can get it back and put it on the vent if I want. And I do. So yes. And then here there's a gel baby guarding a yellow key, which is not too bad. That's actually cheaper than 2 Fagundos if I only needed 1. But I don't think with just that one I would get everywhere I needed to be. Okay, I feel like I'm over the hump now. I see a path, approximately, to the end. It doesn't involve killing that. Wait, hold on, but I didn't finish answering the query of where's my health coming from. That's 800 for a yellow key. Isn't there one that's better than that somewhere? Or am I... maybe I already took it. Here, 1000 for a yellow key. So let's get in there and take that, because I need to go there anyway. Yeah, that is absolutely, unquestionably the way to go. I will take the sword hit, who cares? It's just 86. Extra 86 is fine, that is not worth the Greco cost. I will take this now, and skedaddle, because I'm done here for now. Till I have that blue key. Well, is that true, though? So now down here were some trades. That's pretty worthwhile. I'm likely going to take this. And there's that Fagundo, yes. So 608. Improvable. Try not to take it yet. Okay, so I would do this. I am out of yellow keys, I note. It's probably okay. So now, hold on, I'd have to... I'm gonna have to fight this with a wooden shield if I want it for the Fagundo, which I do. Ooh, that hurts a lot. But if I'm on the crate, much less. Okay. I don't quite make it. Is it better to do it the other way around? Yes. No. Maybe. So I missed by 44 doing it that way. If I do this instead, I miss by 24. No, this is the better way. Okay. Got it. So I need a little bit more. I'm just short. Alright. There are lots of options. This is one. I don't have to fight you. I could just walk by. Don't like that text, though. Let's see if I can do better. How about this? I don't have any other plans for this green key, do I? Pretty sure I don't. That's actually a worse trade there. Yeah, okay. I think it is a good time to take that trade. I did have to pay some money to get in here, but I've already paid it, so on this route that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so last key used on that. Splat you like this, take the wooden shield, splat you like that, take my prize. Okay. So, with that in hand, let's go see what it would take to fight the construct. So I do need to pass through here, but that's nice and easy. I forgot to block the vent, but I can do it now. That will not vent any further. Seep is looking fine. There's 8 attack does exist, but only if I include this, which is beyond where you are. Okay. And I will not be taking that now because it doesn't currently benefit me. So, open. Hello, Construct.
I recognize that purple uniform. You're one of those archivists. What nefarious scheme are you up to this time? Planning another attack against my country?
Another one of you meddling surfacers. Behold, our latest invention. The Construct, the ultimate follower of the rules. The perfect worker.
I didn't realize this was a construct warehouse.
This is the perfect opportunity to test out its combat capabilities.
Attack.
Alright, that's not the voice I'm used to hearing coming out of that face. This is a different archivist than A1. Okay, so I just need a tiny bit more health and you're ready to go. So, I need 1461. Do I buy this? Is this bait? Should I not be buying this? I think with the value of Greckles that's probably okay and it would just get me over the threshold. Is there anything that looks more appealing now? That is technically a profit, but not by enough, and the attack does not help me, right? Just double check. Yeah, 18, not possible. Alright, health available. There's the Fagundo, which I don't want to fight yet, not until I have the defense. Don't want to mess with that. Yeah, so nothing that takes damage is worth considering. Just key or Greckle trades. I have no keys. I think that makes the choice very clear. Okay, making the clear choice, because I think I would probably take this anyway. Here we go. Okay, it made the construct noise and didn't leave rubble behind, so it's just a regular enemy now. I was about to check if this closed that door, fortunately it does not. Okay. Give me that defense, and now let's clean up. What's the treasure crypt entrance fee? 1 blue? Okay. So I won't be scouting ahead on this one. So that is what would require this route to be taken, I think. Got it. But I am not on that route right now. So, have more defense. That's great. I need... Have I left myself with enough to actually get anything done? Where is my health coming from? Well, this is very cheap now. 10 times 5. Yeah, I've nearly zeroed gel babies by defense. And yellow keys can lead to health, so that's probably where it's coming from. This guard... If I'm unarmed... If I can survive that, that might be the best way to go. Question is, can I survive it? No. No. Right? So in that case, yellow key for... Where's that yellow key going? I think I know. There's a place way back here. It's going here. Ooh, look at that trade. That's nice. Wait, I could take this literally right now. Oh, this has been available all along. But it's still... Okay, well, I will take it before I fight that other gel baby, which actually, the order doesn't even matter anymore. So it still was optimal to wait, because all the health pickups I took... Was there ever a time when I took damage to gain health? I think there was. Okay, there was a time when I could have done this earlier for better optimality. However, I'm taking the least damage from you now, so this is pretty acceptable. Okay, so now health is not a concern. You will not improve this level, so therefore I'll fight you now. And I do have 2 yellow keys. Am I using one here? Last level, there were yellow for 750 trades available. I took as few of them as I could. I came to the next level and I was rewarded for that behavior. I'm gonna take the same policy here and avoid as many yellow for... Wow, never take this. As many... Well, probably. It depends. As many yellow for 800 trades as I can. I will hold on to my keys. There are a lot of those. If that's the rule I'm following, I don't take this either. I also don't have a green key to put in that lock. This is a fight. That fight happens. How's Seep looking? Almost as good as it's gonna get, so I would go for the other power gem before touching a Seep. Why am I scouting on the map here? What's my plan? Right, I'm checking for all the yellow for 800 health trades. Oh, and these Fagundos. Right, so those are as good as they're gonna get. Right? I think so, yes. Okay, yeah. So, no yellows for 800. I just somehow didn't spot that this crate slides back and forth when I was parsing this earlier. It's a new element to think about geometry with. Stuff like that's very easy to miss. Alright, so if I'm in full cleanup mode, I might as well first get the stat that's here. Great. And the other stat that's in the other place. Tendry couldn't figure out how to walk over that door. I guess he was only half height on the crate, so I had to be fully on the door to do the path thing, maybe. There we go, Seep cheapened. And that is all the stats on the level. So, kill everything you're gonna kill, open everything you're gonna open, and then that's level done. I'm gonna kill that. Oop. Nothing over here for me. I could have opened that shortcut. Let's do it. There we go. Not going this direction. Do I fight the Seep? 195 damage to gain 11 Greckles. I think so. That feels better than the exchange rate. Maybe? I don't know, that's actually worse than the trade that I took here. Because this was 520 for 40 Greckles. A better value than 195 times... Okay, hang on. 520, because it was 260s and 200s. This is 11 Greckles. If it was 10, I could just multiply 195 by 4 and be done. But it's close and it's like far enough away that I can still tell this is a worse trade than that. Which I already felt was suboptimal, so I'm going to not kill that Seep. That is how I'm doing my valuation. This one, however, leads to a key, and that's definitely worth it. You, see, I saved you for later. And later is now. Okay. You I will kill never, right? Yes, quite obviously. This I probably do want to fight. Yes, that is worth it by my current yellow key evaluation. Alright, so here is Fagundo Zone. And yeah, nothing would improve, and nothing exists to improve it, so there's no reason to look at that. I have everything already. This room's clear. This room's as clear as it's gonna get. That room's as clear as it's gonna get. This one. Yeah, there's just no reason to interact with any of these things. Okay. The level is pretty much clean. What is left? Not taking. Not fighting, obviously. Not taking. Not taking, obviously. Done. Not taking, not taking. I think I'm done. Just one more little check around here. Anybody I especially want to fight? I don't think there is. Right, so it's red if there are things to fight. So this Seep, that would be the most appealing thing remaining, and it's not appealing enough to fight, so therefore I'm done. Good! Okay. I feel like, as pinchy as that was, I finished that level in probably a strong position. Some sort of grave storage area. Alright. Is the punster gonna give me some puns again, or is that a one-time thing? Oh, I still have a green key. Neat.
You look tired. Been working out?
Those crates are so heavy. What is even inside those things?
It says here this is the storage area for bricks, dumbbells, and pianos.
Why is the Empire storing these things?
Well, you wouldn't want them to get damaged during the grand event, would you? Bump into me if you'd like to hear my assessment.
Right, so this, in the timeline, is before Tendry knows what the great event is. So before late Second Sky, at the very least.
Let's see here. It looks like you're currently on track. Good job.
Alright, he's happy with my performance, and so am I. I'm gonna step down these stairs. Okay, blast zone. So, we're learning about bombs. Bombs were always an RPG, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, bombs next time. I'll see you then.